Well, that's not water. We're going ice fishing. It is Saturday, November 19th today. 19 degrees out as you saw, now it's 18. It's getting chilly. It's blowing about 30 out of the northwest, so it's coming right down the lake. You can actually see a little bit of open water up there, I think, but real feel of 5 below out right now. It's not the nicest, but it's time to go ice fishing. Came home for the weekend up by my home waters where I grew up. There's not much for lakes down where me and Lucas are living. Got Austin with today.
Here.
And hopefully get on some big walleyes. I'm gonna test out LH custom rods today. I'll give you a little review on those when we get out there, but me and Austin went for a drive this morning. Drove around the lake, checked a bunch of spots. The spot that we wanted to fish, it's always good early ice. It's 2 inches, but there's a lot of open water spots and the wind's gonna keep opening them up, so probably not the safest. This spot we didn't check, but we know there's anywhere from 4 to 6 inches, 6 to 4 inches. We checked across the lake and it's the same ice, so we'll use our safety devices. I'll show you guys those when we get out there too, but we'll be cautious even though we know there's safe ice to walk. So we're gonna get our clothes on, we're gonna get the sled unloaded. I also got a new fish house, I'll show you guys that when we get out there, but you guys stay tuned. Hopefully we can get on a few walleyes today.
Yes, sir.
We are doing it. Austin's got a jigging hole in the front, dead stick right there. I'm jigging here. The new LH custom rod. Focus on this camera is just great. Austin's got one too. Hit us up in the comments if you want one. Gonna be a great walleye rod. Got my Helix 7. Jigging one hole in here. And I got a tip up out there. So, if we start catching them, I'll show you the lures we're using. It's kind of a top secret lures, so gonna sit out here and enjoy the day. First day on the ice of the year. Stay tuned. Well, we're set up here. I'll show you what we're using here. Like I said, I'm using my LH custom rod. 36-inch medium. It'd be great for little walleyes or big walleyes. Paired with a clam time bomb. Not sure the color, green and purple, spiked with a minnow head. So I had Lucas make this for me. Lucas makes LH custom, Lucas makes them. Probably not going to be able to focus. This is a Nardo Gray eyelet wrap. You can do just about any color you want. And then it says Hoyam Outdoors. I can't move the camera here, so Hoyam Outdoors sticker. Abu Garcia, I'm not even sure the name of the reel. And then I got 6-pound clam braid on. I'm trying it for the first time. I like the color, so we're gonna give her a try. Been set up here for probably half hour, 45 minutes. We're sitting in 5 feet of water under the ice. So not very deep, but we've caught fish up here early ice before. Marked a few. They're not very aggressive, which is pretty common for early ice. Right after the ice freezes, my dad tells me this, that fish do not bite right after the ice freezes because the water's too cold. Fish get too lethargic. Some fish will bite, not the big ones. You gotta wait a week or two after she freezes for the water to warm up, believe it or not, a little bit, and the fish will start biting again. So I also didn't show you when we were on our way out here because it was blowing 34 and we were cold. Everything's clear ice over here except this one strip where it must have stayed open for a couple extra hours, and it's all hazy white ice. It's thicker, which doesn't make sense on why it would stay open, why it would have been open longer. But last year we fished kind of the same setup. We found some darker looking ice, which means it's dark under the ice, out of the sun a little bit. The fish traveled that line, so we're set up on this hoping for the same outcome. Sorry if it didn't make any sense. But yeah, we're up here trying to catch a walleye or two. There's a couple crappies here and there caught up here, silver bass, pike, muskie, sturgeon now. So we're on 5.5 inches. I just measured a little bit ago. If we don't do any good here tonight, we're gonna go try the spot that we checked this morning that only had 2 this morning, but there was open spots. So hopefully she don't all blow open today, but yeah, we're fishing and it feels good. Hopefully we can land a few for you guys. I'll try to get the best camera to work. I'm gonna have the GoPro rolling non-stop, and I'll get the big camera turned on as soon as we get one of those. So you guys stay tuned. Dang it.
It's done.
Little one. Barely felt his lip. Getting to prime time. Might have been the wind. Must have been. I marked one, Austin.
I haven't had a bite.
FlameOutdoors.com. It is 4:37. We're like 30-40 minutes from sunset here. That was the first fish I've marked while fishing. Marked a few setting up, but it's good to get out. The skunk is
Finally! Oh my lord.
6:30. Brad, we finally got one. I don't even think it's that big.
10. Barely hooked. Look at this though. Or Gary. Wow. That took a long time.
I still haven't had a bite. Marking another one.
Marking another one too.
Let me get one.
What are you getting on?
Brad's making too much noise now. I'm scared.
What are you getting them on?
Clam time bomb.
Ticking time bomb.
Cold out there?
Oh,
Coming back for the morning bite?
yeah. Yeah, by unit.
Why?
Welcome back to Hoyam Outdoors. It's almost 7 a.m. the next day here. Coon down there. Sorry I didn't do an outro last night. As you can see, it's the next morning. Got the shove loaded up. We're going out there. So we checked this spot yesterday morning. There's a good 2 inches, but there was a lot of stuff blowing open with the strong northwest wind we had. So I'm gonna use my safety precautions this morning. Austin's almost here. I'm gonna wait till he gets here before I go out. So the number one tip when going ice fishing, early ice, late ice, whenever, have someone with you. Never go alone unless you're damn sure that the ice is safe enough for you to go out and not fall through. Because if you fall through and you're by yourself, you have a harder time either getting out or getting help you need or whatever. So another tip. So this is the Striker Ice. Not sure of the model, but it's got the SureFloat in it, so this jacket floats. I got Strike Master Pro bibs, which also has SureFloat. And then I have my ice picks that I'm going to put around my neck, so if I fall in I can pull myself out. So I'll also be using a chisel checking in front of me on my way out there. So I have plenty of safety precautions. I've never fallen through. Don't want to get too cocky, but I want to show you guys how this suit works in water. So if you guys want to see that, drop a comment. Might make a little bit of a like challenge for you guys to get to so we can do it. It's going to be a little chilly, but I want to show you guys how they work. It's pretty cool. So running a little behind here. We got the sunrise coming up. I wanted to be fishing an hour before sunrise. That ain't gonna happen, but we only got 100, 200 yard walk. So you guys stay tuned. I'll get you on the camera when we get in the fish house and set up and nice and warm.
Want to film me catching this fish?
Go ahead.
Gotta mean it for a couple seconds.
Fish on.
Wrapped up around the line too.
I'm gonna flip the bail.
Walleyes. Walleyes. Big walleyes. Just a little guy.
Yeah.
Garrett still hasn't had a bite. Oh.
Need the bump board for that long guy?
No.
I don't know what that's
I
called.
think Northland makes it. I think it's called a creep worm. Can't hardly find them anymore. A couple years ago it was always red and pink glow, but can't get them anymore. So
We're fishing here for an hour, hour and a half now. We're sitting on 4.5 inches today. I haven't had a bite out there yet. I haven't had a bite in here either. I think we got here a little bit late. I think I'm gonna fish all day. I'm not leaving until I have a bite. Turn the music off, would you? Kitty? Pussyfish, I bet.
I see them. Got it from the other line. Feisty one.
Your pliers or no?
Yummy!
PK spoon. When I said 2 minutes ago that I could go for one bite, it's not what I meant. Who's fish? Angry.
Ah. You gotta go or?
I'll stay up here.
Oh my goodness.
Cold down there, he
It's like
says.
eel pout just wrapping up. There you go.
Nice. Slime
Think
time.
he's in the mud?
Well, hey there. I always got the thing zoomed in when I start the video. I forgot to do an outro for you guys, so sadly this is the end of this video. Sorry we didn't catch a lot. Wanted to get a video out there. We had a blast, even though we didn't catch much. It's always nice to get out on early ice, as long as you're safe and don't fall in. So, as you saw, I got a nice catfish. Spent about 14 hours on the lake last weekend and caught one catfish. So, the only good part about that is there's a lot of room for improvement. So, today is the 22nd. 3 days or 2 days before Thanksgiving or something. So I'm going home on Thanksgiving. spend some time with the family and do some fishing. And then a week from Thanksgiving, we're leaving for Red Lake. So there's going to be no shortage of ice fishing content coming. There's going to be some more pheasant hunting videos. Possibly even have a video of Brad shooting a deer. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more ice fishing content all winter long. Appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe.